Okay, so we're going to make our way across the bridge here on the Pearl River. You can see here it's not a particularly large bridge. It's maybe about 50 feet. I'll have a number on the video here. I'll have a length and a height. Again, you can see the Pearl River here is just absolutely beautiful with you know, a few little rapids and things as it comes down. And then you can see it here kind of moving to the south and then eventually empty into Lake Superior. The bridge itself is in pretty decent shape. There's some timbers that are kind of looking a little rough. This one in particular here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to head down and we're going to take a look at the bridge from the side and from underneath. Okay, so we're down here at the level of the river, and you can hear that it's going pretty good. I probably have to yell to be heard over it. So you can see the structure just above us, and it's basically a single girder span bridge. There's concrete abutments to it. I don't know if there's any date stamps or anything like that on the concrete work, but what we're going to do, because we can't really get underneath the bridge right now, is we're actually going to use some old footage that we have where we can basically see the underside. But we are going to try to kind of creep along the one side there and see if there's a date.
So we're going to make our way to the other side and walk under the bridge. What's neat, however, when you get to places like this, you find little nuggets here. And so you can see an old fish plate, an old track connector here in the river, probably discarded quite a long time ago. So now we're underneath the span itself. Kind of hard to see, but there's a date up there. It says July 1966, referring to a coat of paint. Some neat stuff down here as well. You can see a whole pile of track plates and spikes down here in the river. And more spikes. You can actually see on the eastern abutment, you can see some wood. I don't know if that was from the original wood trestle that was once here, or forms that they used to create the cement abutments. I'll try to get a little closer over there as we hopscotch across the river here.
Okay, so hopefully you've enjoyed our exploration of the bridge here. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find any type of date stamp anywhere, so not quite sure when the concrete work was done on the bridge. But we're basically hopping up on the bike here, and we're done our hike, because right up here, just ahead, is Pearl number 5 Road South. And essentially that is the end of our hike. And so here, just to the west of the bridge, we get into another little rock cut here. And again, you can see that very red colored soft shale rock. The sun really makes that red color pop here. You can see it's really a dark red. I was mentioning earlier, it's kind of one of those goofy spring days where, you know, the sun comes out and it's warm, and you kind of feel like you're overheating a bit, and then goes behind a cloud and the wind kicks up, and Then you feel cold. Temperatures have been kind of below normal, so hopefully they'll start to normalize a little bit maybe next week. And so this is kind of the last vestiges of the rock cut here, and basically you can see the road just up ahead. And so before we get there, just one last little thing. So here's the box for the fiber, and so that is the mileage on the Kinghorn, so 161.60. And so if we take a look at the original entities, the Canadian Northern Nipigon Subdivision and the Canadian National Railways Dorion Subdivision, that would be 111.90. So basically milepost 112. And so that brings us to the end of our exploration for today. Hopefully you've enjoyed all of the things that we've seen. Basically the next section picks up right here and starts working its way down towards Pearl. So there's a lot of great things to see. We've already recorded that section, so please make sure you check out that video. Anyway, so we're going to be back just as soon as we can with more exploration, so stay tuned.